sincerely hope you're doing well today. This is a great flow for you if you are having difficulty getting up and down off of the floor. So if you've got a lot of knee pain, then we're going to work on some standing poses. They're going to help to bring some stability, some strength into the glutes. That can be, weak glutes can be a contributor to that knee pain. So we're going to build up some strength in the legs today. All right, so this is an all standing pose. We're going to start at the top of our mats, feet about hip width apart. Feel those toes kind of spreading a little bit and finding a firm balance or a firm stance there. Draw in a little bit through the ribs, so kind of pulling back. If you feel them flaring out, we're just going to pull and tuck them back so that they sit comfortably over the pelvis. Open the chest. Take a breath here in your mountain pose. Relaxing the shoulders. We're just going to do a little half, what I like to call a half sun salutation. Take a big breath in. Open the arms up wide. Soften the knees and begin to push the hips back. Allow the belly to come to your thighs. Rest the head all the way down. Take an inhale as you take your hands to your shins. Lengthen your spine. Breath out, fold. Inhale all the way up to stand. Breath out all the way down. Inhale, half lift. And breath out. Rise up. So right now we're just introducing the body into some of the movements that we will see a little bit. Just warming up. Maybe not so much the movements, but really just kind of warming up those areas of the body that are going to do some work today. So you're just going at your own pace now, repeating the sequence with your breath. You can go a little slower if you want. You can go a little faster. My pace is a little bit fast today, just so I can get a little bit warmer. And on your final one, we'll take the arms all the way up. And then just the arms coming down on that breath out. So you can go through that. If you do want to pause and go through that a few more times, feel free to do that, okay? We're going to set up reverse warrior. So we've seen this before, setting up our feet, heel to arch alignment. I'm turning my toes, my back toes in just a little bit on an angle towards the long side or the center of the long side of my mat. I feel, again, that you're going to push down a little bit into the front of the foot, but just watch again, because if it's a lot for the knees, then back off of the pose a little bit and come up a little bit higher, okay? All right, so find where it feels good. Check out your alignment. We inhale, lifting the right arm up into reverse warrior. Now I'm just turning my rib cage so that I kind of face forward or to that long side of my mat again. And also feeling that pull and that beautiful stretch away from the pelvis. On my exhale, I'm just going to set up slightly, so take your time if you need to. Maybe it's just creeping the back foot in. Find again that hip width apart alignment. We come into chair pose. So we're going to keep moving back and forth between those two poses. And you'll see this is where we're going to really require a little focus, a little balance, and of course that strengthening that I was talking about. Okay, come on, step back, bend a little bit in that back knee, creep it forward if you need to. Inhale as you look up, and just lengthen a little bit in the tailbone area. You want to keep that natural arch and that natural curve in the lower back, but we do want to create some lengthening in the spine at the same time. And stepping back. Exhale, step in. So in your chair pose, feel that activation of the thighs too. Almost feel like you're spreading through the inner thighs. And you're really going to feel the thighs turn on. You're going to feel the butt turn on. We're coming up into eagle pose. So a few options here. You're going to send your weight into the right foot, lift up the left leg, and we're just going to cross it over as if we were going to cross our legs to have a seat. Keeping the arms up as you do this, but now we're going to take the left arm underneath the right. This may be the only option for you here where your arms or your forearms are back to back. If that's where it goes, that's fine. If you can, we might just wiggle the arms around or the hands around a little bit and see if we can get the palms to touch. So if you want to, here come the options. If you want to, just keep the toes, the left toes just touching down on the floor a little bit. Little bit of weight. We're feeling lots of support from hugging in around that right hip. And we're going to lift the elbows up. If you want to go a little bit more, then feel that pulling in of the thighs, the inner thighs a little closer together, and then maybe wrapping that back foot or the left foot around towards the back of the calf. That requires a lot of balance. So as usual, take what's good for you. And with that balance and that pairing of the breath, this is where we feel a deeper connection to our bodies and feel that strength building. I don't know about you, but my right leg is on fire. So slowly unwind the hands, let go of the legs, and come back into your standing position. If you need to shake out the legs a little bit, then do that. And we'll take another inhale here, nice and long in the arms. Breath out as you soften the knees and lower the head. Inhale, half lift. Breath out. As you rise up into your next mountain pose or bringing the arms all the way up, feel that energy of the feet pushing down and then just lifting the torso up all the way up. And then take the arms down. And we'll do the other side. So I'm going to turn around so I can still face you here, but you can stay at whatever side of the mat you want. We're setting up this time right leg back, left leg forward for your reverse warrior. Always check out your alignment. Don't be afraid to do that. Don't feel that you have to stay in the pose, and this is the most important thing, okay? Checking out that you're safe. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Again, watching the positioning of my torso, so I'm just turning it a little bit more forward. And at the same time, watching that my knee is not falling inward. We want to take a peek there and make sure that the knee is lining up with maybe the second and third toe. Let go of the arms, bend a little bit through that back knee, creep the back foot in, feet hip width apart, lift the chest, breath in, chair pose. Step it back, reverse. Always checking in with your breath. Inhale here. Breath out as we step back. Inhale. Find a steady pace, your own pace, not anyone else's. And this last time. Bring it back. We're sitting up on the other side for our eagle pose. So we're going to take the right leg around this time. Right leg on top. Start with maybe touching the toes down. Find that balance. Find that hugging in of the left hip. That drawing in or that hugging in around the waist. And this time the right arm goes underneath. Lift the elbows a little bit. Feel that stretch in the upper back. If you want a little bit more, then increase that balance by lifting up and trying to wrap around the back calf. You can see there how the balance is required. It's not for me today. Unwind. Take a breath in all the way up. This time, take your right or your left hand to the outside of the right wrist. Take a big breath in as you come through the center. Exhale and stretch all the way to your left side. Inhale up. Other side. Right hand grabs the left wrist and reach to the right. Inhale, coming back. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, half. Breath out all the way down, one more time. And root down through the feet and rise up. And just take the arms at your side. So just a nice little practice for you to just get things warm, start to wake up those muscles that need some strengthening, and let's get rid of that knee pain. Namaste.